Hey everyone, it's Dark92, and I'm back with the second set of the Iron Army figures. This is the Tiger tank and the P-51 Mustang. Here are their little, they have two little cards just like the other two. Very good artwork detail on them. Well, if this stupid thing would, there we go. Yeah, they look pretty. Now you can actually see them. You can see, her gun, his chest, and all that. They're very. I'm still in love, really in love with these pictures. I mean, the art is so beautiful on them, and just like the other ones, they have these little tech specs in the back. If you want to pause the video and attempt to read that, I think you can see the. Can you see the Mustang's info? And there's the Tiger tank's info. Well, it ain't gonna. I love and hate these stupid lenses. Oh, and by the way, I found my lenses. So, yeah, there's those. The pictures, the schematic pictures, which look really good on this. I thought that was a nice touch. I still think these cards are a really nice touch to have. I kind of wish the. Like, who was this that made these? I've done forgot. Well, TFC has their name slapped all over it, so I'm gonna assume them. So let's get to the nitty and the gritty. Same things before. It's the same type of. It's a different type of tank. It's the German Tiger-1 tank. Very popular. Popularly used during World War II. I think this one might have been their. I don't think this was the faster of the models. I think Tiger 3 was the fastest one. So does the back one actually say anything about the armament? 88 millimeter KWK 36L. Okay, stuff I don't care about or understand. But yes, the figure, same as the other one, in the sense that it has no wheels whatsoever, doesn't roll. It does have a turret that does spin around completely. Its little gun does go up and down. Does not have the same wide range of motion as the other one, which I think is weird. The detail's really good. As things collapse. Here's the Tiger tank I had. That's the RC version. It's a little bit bigger than this one. I kind of wish they were more this size that this one is. I think that'd be a little better. I think this barrel is actually too short compared to this one, but that's fine. And let's get this. That's not chess mode at all. So let's go ahead and get into the transformation. The same as the other one. Really, they're the same, roughly. That becomes a gun. This folds back. Then you gotta pray to the gods above that you don't rip their legs off by accident. Actually, let's go back. Let's go back into this mode real quick because there is something I want to show you before I forget, because I forgot to show you in the last one. Remember this headache? Of course you're going to do that. Popsicle stick, be my knight in shining wood armor. Come on, there you go, there you go, there you go. Because as I said, you can plug these into the top of the tank, right, like this, and yay, you got another turret. That looks goofy as all heck. Yeah. And yeah, it still acts as a gun and all that stuff. I wish it made a little difference so you could get this out easier. Alright, let's go back. Let's transform that back up. Pray a little bit again so you don't break his damn leg off. He even has little toes like the other one. You just kind of fold his arms, I think, fold out a little better, but they store differently because they got this right here, which fits into this little slot right here, which is weird. And there he is in robot mode, and then you just sit here and plug his gun into his arm, Megatron style, because he really will not hold it because of this right here. That right there keeps it from sitting properly in his arm, because his arm doesn't like to extend out like it's supposed to. Let's see if we can get this thing to do this. Come on. Come on, pretty baby. I'm going to have to take the stupid lens off. There we go. You can see his chest, which has the big iron cross on it, which looks really menacing for him, to be honest. And he's got a really... he's got a really interesting head sculpt. I'm not sure how German the head sculpt is. I mean, he's got a very German helmet piece, but and all that. And they all have these red eyes that make them so creepy, and a really, really nice silver face. I love the silver on the face. It's got a very square. It kind of looks like he's got mutton chops, to be honest, which still looks cool for him. I'm not gonna make fun of him. And this is supposed to be Swindle, who is supposed to be the shorter of the group, who was originally a Jeep, or Humvee. Pretty sure he was a Jeep originally, and he later got turned into a Humvee, which makes more sense. Which, to be honest, I should have just made him a LAV. That would have been even better. Which, I have no idea if a Humvee and an LA falls in the same category as an LAV, considering, you know, it's a light armored vehicle. Alright, let's get into the P-51 Mustang, which I love how this plane looks. He doesn't like to snap together all that well. Yeah, I mean, it's a plane. It's got 4 propellers. It's got the stuff on the engines right here. Has the guns. My only problem is they're not painted in that same silver as Blast Whirl. I think that's his name, Whirl. I'm a horrible person for not doing my research beforehand. But yeah, they should have touched up with some silver on these, at least like they did with him, because silver. Surprise alt mode. So same thing on him. You pull that back. His gun stores better because he's got these 2 little pegs that go inside the holes here that the pegs go into. Then you just fold that out, fold that out. His gun is so much easier to use. I just wish this stuff folded up around this or folded down, just because it looks so weird. So let's... Come on, please God, don't break. Don't break on camera. He's gonna be a dickbag to me. Okay, let's... Come on. Don't... Yeah, these are definitely not for kids. Pain in my butt. Okay, fold that out. And the cockpit is part of the toes. That was really neat. Fold that back. Fold this way. There's his robot arm. Come on, turn that way. Then you just fold this way, fold those up, fold that up, and fold that up. And if it'll show up, I think he actually has, yes. No, he does not have any stress marks, thank God. No stress marks. And there's the my little American Whirl. Pick his gun into his hand. Which, you know, with him, it looks good and it works. He's got the same kind of arms as Blast Off, as knockoff, as third-party Blast Off. It's just compact his pelvis back. Nah, screw it. I don't care. I don't feel like fighting with this figure or any of these figures. As you can see here, he's got a lot of gray, a lot of blue, some silver, and he even has the Captain Puerto Rico type of thing going on with the star, which should have been done in silver, I think, not blue. And then you got the red and blue, or at least put some white on it so you can get red, white, and blue in there. But the silver looks really good, looks a little bit better on him. So silver might have been a better touch up instead of white. Uh, he's I still don't like the planes when they transform. They're very freaking skinny. It's like they're gonna break or something. He does have a bit of waist articulation, which doesn't always work. And yes, I'm going to keep holding him because, once again, the planes do not like to stand up. And there you go. Alright, he stood up. Thank God. It's a miracle. It's a Christmas freaking miracle. Well, let's see if we can get his head. So you can see his head better. He's got this very, I don't know, it doesn't seem like a fighter pilot head, like the Japanese one. But, he's got a very good face sculpt. And the silver helmet looks good. But I don't know, I'm not sure where the head is really coming from. But it does look good. Come over here, stand with your brother. Or your teammate, I should say. Swindled. Most likely sell you off like the rest of them. Then you also have a hand. Your hands. And, your foot plate piece. And yeah, they don't go anywhere when they're in their individual bot modes. There's nowhere to store them. Actually, there's nowhere to store them in vehicle or robot mode. I mean, yeah, you can get another gun out of this, but you still can't do jack with this, which is weird to me and a little sad. But hey, what can you do? Set them off to the side. All in all, I do like the figures. They do look good. The tanks are still the best figures compared to the planes. I'm not sure why, but that's just something that happened. And something I did fail to mention, since Bruticus is the way he is, even in the original G1 figures, they can only be hands. Because I don't know if I mentioned this in the last video. They can only be hands. They can only be legs. Or they can only be arms, and they can only be legs. Same thing with the other tank, which kind of makes sense, I guess, in some screwed up world. But yeah, that is the Tiger-1 tank and the P-51 Mustang, which I like better than the Shinden. And, well, that's kind of about it for these figures. This is going to be the winding up final thing before I do a review of the entire main robot and their foot and their leg and arm mode. I got to get that right. So, all in all, as I said, if you like these figures, if you own a Bomb Shock or any of the Power Core Combiners, this is just one of the options they have, and they're not terrible, but as I said, definitely get them when they're on sale. Do not pay full price for them at all. And if you can get them from TF Source, which, not sponsored, TF Source did not sponsor this. Oh yeah, I forgot. Let me just show the box real quick, because it's the same picture from the cards. The box art is really good, I think. It's got a really nice presentation. So yeah, like and subscribe. Click the bell if you want to get notified about my videos. And stay tuned for the final video on the Iron Army set, which will be coming up soon. Peace out, guys.